All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the free-to-play Tamagami 1. Now, I want to do a separate showcase for each of the Tamagamis. We are going to start off with number 1 here because he is number 1. Let's jump in. All right, hopefully you guys are still sticking around after my Tamagami number 1 joke. So here we are in his first turn. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at our boy Tamagami number 1. See what he's doing. So attack up by 321%, defense up by 123%. The gimmick here with all his numbers are going to be 1, 2, and 3. High chance to perform a crit, damage reduction up by 15%, and all allies get 40% defense, and Daima category allies get 30% extra defense for 2 turns. Per Daima category ally attacking the same turn, he's going to get 123% attack and defense, a chance to perform a crit and damage reduction up by 10%. For 4 turns, from his entry turn, he's going to have 20% damage reduction and then another 20% damage reduction before attacking. So he wants to be living in slot 1. Starting from the 5th turn from his entry turn, he'll have key plus 12 for that first turn. Then he'll have another 123% attack and defense and randomly change int and fizz key spheres to rainbow. I think that's to kind of help out like Vegeta and Goku, probably get them to be able to get more of the key spheres that they need. Right, if you connect a bunch of rainbow key spheres, it probably helps out. When attacking, he gets attack up by 123%. When attacking as the first attacker, he gets attack and defense up by 123% and launches an additional super for 7 turns. When receiving an attack, 123% defense. And then when there is a Dragon Ball Seeker or Daima category enemy, he gets key plus 2, attack and defense up by 123%. So we are fighting Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so that does proc here. So basically this dude is going to be a slot 1 runner. He wants to live in slot 1. So right now we're going to keep him there. We'll do this. I want to get Tamagami number 2 next to him and kind of keep them there. I think synergistically they're both going to run very well together. Daima Goku, I swear if you miss by 1 key again, I'm going to lose it on you. He does also have an EX Super, which we didn't look at, so I actually need to pull that up as well as we're going through this. But hopefully we can actually proc it here. Yes, we did. Awesome. So here it is. I have the regular, ×2 speed on it because he is a free-to-play character, so the voice isn't really there. But that is his EX Super. Now, Tamagami number 1, when you do his EX Super, right, he is going to greatly raise his defense, so stack his defense, greatly raise attack for the turn, and cause ultimate damage to the enemy. And this has a chance to proc if it's the first attack, that's a super attack, and it's a 50% chance for it to become an EX Super. So as long as you're doing a super for his first attack, you have a 50-50 shot of it being an EX, which is great because you definitely want him stacking that defense as much as you can for when his damage reduction eventually starts dwindling away, right? Yeah, having Tamagami number 2 here is very good as well. So every EX Super this guy does, I mean, he's getting 30% attack and defense for the battle. So you definitely want that for him as well. Their EX Supers, I think, for the Tamagamis are going to be crucial. I think you're definitely going to want these to proc to make these guys a little bit better, right? Free-to-play units typically are a little iffy, but if you're able to get these EX Supers off, you're definitely going to be able to save yourself a little bit more of a headache. All right, we're back here again. So Vegeta got absolutely clapped up in the last turn. Our rotation was abysmal, so we're back at it trying to do this again. All right, so let's get Tamagami number 1. This is his first turn, so he is going to have all of his good stuff for at least a couple turns. Let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's try and see if we can set up some of those STR orbs for Goku on the next turn. We'll do this, and then we'll go ahead and pick all those up. Man, I think Tamagami 1 is going to be a very good, like, free-to-play character. Like, let's see. So he's going to take the super head on. Like, he's very, very strong slot 1, especially earlier on. Yeah, dude, double digits. It's pretty good. There's the X Super, which is exactly what we want. Again, raising his defense, stacking that defense definitely helps out in the long run for some of these events. So I think this team together, I think, is going to be very fun, right? I think the Daima team itself was already starting to get better, obviously, with this anniversary. You know, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, but all the stuff that they've been releasing alongside them, the Banner Unit Majin Buu, the free-to-play Majin Buu, now these awakenings here for the free-to-play Tamagamis. I think we're just in a good spot for Daima right now. Now, I don't really know much more what they could kind of pull from Daima at this point, right? They did a lot here, and Tamagami 2 did not get any of those EX Supers, which is unfortunate. Can you dodge? Yes, thank you. But I think just having like the Daima team around, I think is gonna be, it's just a very fun, it's a very fun team, right? I don't know if I would say that this team is like the #1 overall team, right? Just because there is still some sort of limitation with them. Yes, we're much stronger now. Yes, we have a lot more utility. But I think in terms of just like a fun team to run overall, I think this team is doing it. And I think the addition of the Tamagamis make it even better. And so Tamagami #1 being the damage reduction guy, he is the defensive guy, he is the slot 1 runner. Having a slot 1 running character right now is so important, and it gives him so much value. All right, this is actually a turn I was really hoping for, really wanting to see. So we've got all the Tamagamis here in one rotation. I love this because this is exactly how they want to be set up. They want you to put Tamagami #1 in the front slot, right? Again, he is the defensive character. He is the one that is built to take the attacks. Then you've got Tamagami 2 in slot #2, where he is going to launch a bunch of additional supers. That's kind of what his role, his job is going to be. And then Tamagami #3 in the back is just, he's the crit man. He wants to go back there, he wants to do some damage, and then he wants to skedaddle and basically come back around again later on. All right, so let's do this. We'll go ahead and we'll pick these up for our boys here. Just doing that, trying to set the orbs up good for our next rotation. All right, super right away again. And he dodged, yeah. So there's the X Super. We gotta love it, man. This is his, I think, last turn with that extra damage reduction. So it is gonna be interesting to see how he takes hits after this turn. But now he's got 2 EX Supers under his belt, which is great. So that definitely helps out his defense a lot. And then I'm going to need Tamagami 2 to do some EX Supers here, buddy. Come on, please. Still nothing. Okay. Whatever, man. It's all right. We're looking at Tamagami #1 anyway. Oh, he didn't like that. He didn't like that I said that, but that's fine. Either way, man, these characters are fun, and to have them now is great. I was really hoping that these guys would have been like a 3-person kind of joint forces LR card or something like that. Maybe like the free-to-play card for the anniversary, I think would have been really cool. The free-to-play LR for the anniversary would have been really cool. But to still have them here, have them be so synergistic and have them run very well with the Daima team and just be overall just fun characters, man. I think it's so cool. All right, so now this turn here with Tamagami #1, we are on past his 4th turn, right? So this is now going to be his 5th turn in the rotation in the battle. So basically what we've done now is we have lost that 20% damage reduction and the 20% damage reduction before attacking. So now it's going to be interesting to see how well he takes attacks in slot 1, because he is still built for it, right? He is still meant to run in slot 1. We do have the condition there where as the first attacker, he gets another 123% attack and defense. He launches the additional supers for 7 turns. So he does still want to be there for a little while, right? So we're still going to keep him there. And now we're going to see how well he does. But on this 5th turn, he is going to get key plus 12 right away, automatically, right? So he's getting that right now, basically to give him the big shot at getting his EX Super, right? They don't want that to fail. They don't want you to ruin that in any sort of way. It's bam, he's here, he's got his full key, he's got his opportunity. Plus now he is getting another 123% attack and defense. He's changing key spheres in Fizz to Rainbow, which we did see once the rotation did start. We got to see some of those key spheres change. So I mean, we're gonna see how he does now, like at this point. So hopefully his defense has gone up enough that it's going to help him here in slot 1, because I imagine Goku is going to super. We do have type advantage, which is great. We do still get the boost from fighting a Daima category character, so I'm hoping that we'll still be pretty set. Let's go ahead and use Vegeta's active here, just get a little bit of damage on Goku. This is going to lower Goku's attack a little bit more, which is definitely going to still help Tamagami 1 out. I mean, we could have tested it with him fully built up, but at the same time, that's not usually how you would run a game, so I don't know why you would do that. So let's do this. We'll go here. We'll let Tamagami number 2 just grab whatever he needs here. And then we'll grab these tech key spheres for Vegeta. Now, this having all the rainbow key spheres is nice. It's going to help you gain more ki, or chain the ki better, right, for Vegeta, for Goku. Let's see. I mean, still double digits, man. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. And we got the another EX super. So we've gotten that to proc every single time. And that is just a 50% chance, right, for his first super to be that. And we've gotten lucky with it every single time. He's still launching that guaranteed additional in there. We're not getting any of the like hidden potential in there. I mean, there's really no wrong way to build this guy either. And I could say that for like all the Tamagamis. I don't think there's a wrong way to build them, because they kind of cover all their bases pretty well. If I was to give like a quick thought to Tamagami number 1, I would say dodge. Like dodge, give him some additionals. If you want him to do a little bit more damage with that extra like super he's got built in, or for his EX super, you can put maybe a little bit of crit on him, but I don't think I would go too crazy, because he does already have the 50% chance built into his passive. So, I mean, I would let that ride. And at that point, well, actually, no, he gets more. He gets actually getting more, because with Daima category characters on the same turn, he's getting even more crit, even more damage reduction. So, I mean, yeah, dude, I think he's just good. I think he's very good. Being a slot 1 character is so, like I said, it is so valuable right now with the way the content rolls, with how everything is going, how the direction Dokkan's taking. It's incredible. And so far we haven't seen any major power creep with the 11th anniversary, which is good, right? Events are still a little difficult. There's still some challenge to them, but nothing that's like crazy blow out of the water like 10th anniversary was, or like 7th anniversary was. Nothing like that, which is good, right? To stay a little bit, kind of creep up a little bit is fine, but to make exponential jumps is really hard on some players and some characters. But right now, man, Tamagami 1 looks good. I mean, this is really all we need to see from him. There's not much more we can really do with him at this point. We've seen him through his first 4 turns. We've seen him on his 5th turn, and he still does very, very well. So overall, especially as a free-to-play character, Tamagami number 1, I like him. I like him a lot. All right, guys, that was our first look, our initial look at the Tamagami number 1 free-to-play character. And overall, I think he's very fun. I think he's very good. I think he's going to be a strong slot 1 contender, especially for the Daima team, which does kind of need it, right? So, I mean, Vegeta can't really stand there. Goku can do pseudo well in that spot. Goma's very good. Goma could be a very good slot 1 character. So, I mean, if you have Tamagami 1 and 2 on one rotation, you've got Goma leading the other rotation, you're kind of in a good spot, like, to be honest. So having another very strong slot 1 character definitely does help, and it is very, very welcomed on this new team that we do have here with Daima. So I really like this character. I think he's really fun. I think that the Daima team is really fun. I think the Tamagami team is going to be really fun. So overall, Tamagami number 1, seal of approval. Really love the dude. I think he's very, very good, very fun. Again, he's a free-to-play character, so take it all with a grain of salt, right? There will be times where he gets caught. There will be times where some of the events are probably going to be too difficult for him. But right now, not seeing it. Right now, I think he's pretty good. So we did only look at him in one event. You know, I will be running around quite a bit more. And then I will put out a video once I've gotten a chance to do Tamagami 1, 2, and 3's first initial looks. Play with them a little bit more. I will put out a hidden potential build video, because I know a couple people have already been asking me about that, about how to build them. But preliminary analysis of them, dodge, defense, you know, maybe some additional in there. I think that's kind of how he wants to live. I think that's where he is, right? He's a slot 1 character. So yeah, you take the hits, but if you can dodge the hits, you're way better off. So Tamagami 1, great free to play character, great anniversary character. Love it. Very fun. If you guys did stick around to the end of this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of the free-to-play Tamagami number 1. Do you guys like him? Do you hate him? How do you like running him with the Diamond team? How do you like running him on any other team? He doesn't really want to be on any other team, so I wouldn't really recommend it. I think Diamond team's where he's going to want to live. He gets all the bonuses from that, so I would keep him there. But overall, let me know your thoughts on Tamagami number 1 down below. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!